Good morning, everybody. Hey, Okina. Good morning. So you've already got the base built, and now you're just working on some of the more like extremities. Like you've got the base done. Nice. Hey, you move fast. Good stuff. Alright, so we are just getting started. So, first things first, let's get those other frames open. And then, yeah, for the next 50 minutes, we're going to be priming some missions. And we're going to lock into a bits boost and, you know, get paid. But otherwise, happy Monday to all of y'all. Hope the weekend has treated everybody well. Hey, Early. How was Be a Hero? And of course, appreciate the raid, very much appreciated. Hey, Burkant, happy Monday. All right, quick restart just to tweak our blue number, but you know, first song of the session, that's expected. Yeah, all right. Oh, it went badly. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Hey, at least you closed out on an up note, and Blueberry Stream, a lot worse songs to close out on too, in my opinion. That's good stuff. But yeah, everybody that's rating from early stream, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you tagging along. My name is Brendan, also go by Shinji. And yeah, much like early, I play 2DX. The only difference is that whereas early is smart and plays singles, I've lost my mind and I play doubles. Yeah, I'm a little worried that all of the bits farming over the next like week and a half, 2 weeks is going to slightly degrade my skill a little bit, but not by too much. But even still, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna settle in for 2DX for a while, and then like choosing to like not bits boost for an hour or two as opposed to like practice harder songs. Like it's a decision. Yeah, not bad for a first song of the day. Definitely take it. Fear on Burgundy. Basically. And, before I forget to mention it, good morning, happy Monday. I know we've got a lot of people that are tuning in from the raid, but I know we've also got a lot of people that are also just tuning in since I just went live. So as always, thank you for making me part of your day. Also, for any new faces here from earlier stream, a reminder, ask questions, make requests. Like, I'm here to interact, chat, and all that good stuff. If you do want to make a request, I typically use channel points, just because then it goes to a queue and it's easier to track, but it's dirt cheap, so if there's anything you want to hear, please feel free to make a request. Also, right now, Infinitas has a event going on where unlocking the in-game currency for unlocking songs is heavily boosted. So typically what I do is I'll play for an hour, priming some of the missions to then pay out, and because the multiplier lasts an hour. So we'll do an hour of priming, quick stretch break, hour of boosting, quick stretch break, rinse and repeat. Pretty sure today's going to be 4 hours. We'll do 2 sets of prime and boost, but we'll see what happens. Hey, 2DX Ghost, good morning. And Fear on Burgundy, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so we seem to be okay for timing. Usually the first 1 or 2 songs we have to adjust our blue number a little bit for the offset, but I think we're in a good spot. Let's grab a song that'll be a good sanity check. Actually, let's do... Might still need to tweak our timing just a bit. Let's see. Hey, Mira! Thank you so much for the host! Appreciate that. How goes your Monday so far? Hey, Kawachi! Some quick digital housekeeping. Yeah, happy Monday, everybody. Appreciate all of you tuning in and saying hi. Hope the start of the week has been kind to all of you. Or good morning for most. Kawachi, I know it's good evening. Yeah, I saw the tweet about that. So that's gonna be. I think I saw it was 1500 common time. I thought that would be in like an hour from now, or is Alessio postponing it until later? Not too bad. Timing still feels a hair off, but I want to play one or two more songs because we've already made two offset adjustments, and it might just be me warming up at this point. Yeah, Afro Knuckles a jam. But yeah, Alessio, how many hours from now is Mira, how many hours from now is Alessio's stream starting? Is it in 5 hours? Is it 1 hour? Just trying to make sure I've got the reference right, because I don't want to, I definitely don't want to miss that. Once again, thank you. A lot of folks tuned in, and I do see we've got a couple more tuning in, probably just from my initially going live. And again, as always, thank you for being here. Appreciate you making me a part of your day. Hope the start of the week is being kind to you. Not too bad. I think I might play something a little simpler just as a one final kind of sanity check for my timing. Understood, Mira. And thank you for the update. Morning, Sparko. How goes it? Oh, that's fantastic! Congrats! So I know I've got it in the upper left of my the overlay, but just as a reminder, so Mira's son Alessio is an up-and-coming artist. They have drawn a number of wonderful pets icons for varying streamers, including the one you can see top and center on my overlay. And they are going to be streaming later today, but if all y'all are interested, please do give them a follow either on Twitch or Twitter. Doing a lot of really great work and, you know, trying to cheer on and support other artists doing what they do best. But yeah, they made affiliate. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Ugh. Best of luck with work later, Sparko. Alright, let's do something super on beat just to make sure that client is behaving itself. Well, this should be good. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. I'm not too upset about dropping the combo. Towards the end, we started to get a little bit on the early side, which I think is offset. So I'm glad we got that out of the way now, as opposed to later. Kamikaze. Oh, mira. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, this is an older chart that definitely is a battle chart, not an actual doubles chart. So the EX bar could get scary, but we'll see. Also, congrats on the streak, Fear on Burgundy. Yeah, the past week, I've actually been kind of the opposite. I've been bad about streaming on a regular basis, but I'm hoping to get back into a routine just to keep a lot of things on track. But, you know, whatever's motivating you and driving you for your streams, hope it keeps up and hope you've been having fun. Nice. Wasn't expecting a triple, but hey, we'll take it. Yeah, Mida, the only reason I was kind of apprehensive is the another. It's all white notes, and it's super chord heavy. It's just really visually tricky to read. And it's also just kind of a pain. But yeah, Sparko, same here. Like, it's just been a mix of depression and anxiety. Nothing, like, explicitly bad has happened, just, you know, the world we live in right now. But the other thing for me is, I'm very much a routine person. I actually have, like, it's not ADHD, but ADHD, like, mental tendencies. And being unemployed right now, that's a very strong lack of routine, and that's asking for trouble. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm trying to stay regular on wake up, stream, then do this, then do that, just so I've got some kind of, like, structure. And theme days of help. Nice. Yeah, best of luck on the runs, Fear and Burgundy. I know I first encountered you from a raid that Early did. I know you do. You've been doing speed running. Good stuff. Glad to hear you're also revisiting some old stuff that you haven't gone back to in a while. Yeah, we're trying, Mira. We're trying. Let's see. These are almost ready to swap out. Alright. And before I forget to mention it, because it's a bad habit of mine, much obliged for the request, Mira. I always say thank you for requests up front, but I always forget to mention it right when I'm done playing the song. So, yeah, small steps. Not too bad. I think I still need to poke my blue number right here, but not the end of the world. Hey, Tuali, good morning! Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. Well, I mean, you're half right, Fear and Burgundy. Like, I know that I've got a decent personality, but, charming looks? Maybe I need to clean off my webcam. Yeah, thank you, Mita, for the cheer. Much appreciated, thank you. Alright, we've got about 20 minutes before we're going to be taking our first stretch break. I do make a point of trying to take, like, a dedicated 3 or 4 minutes of, like, not playing and taking a breather about once an hour. Plus, then, once we take that breather, we'll be locking into our first bits boost and getting that multiplier going. Well, we still got about 20 minutes before that happens, so let's see what trouble we can get into between now and then, shall we? Ooh, Shining Polaris? Absolutely. Yeah, just quickly catching up on chat. Hey, Dante! Such a good song. God, 2DX needs more electro swing. Like, I was mentioning this, I think it was in Cuvelia's stream yesterday. I'd say Bimani needs more electro swing, but I'm pretty certain there's probably more electro swing and poppin' than I'm aware of. Alright, let's see. Up next, we've got Shining Polaris. Classic. Hopefully we get the, like, the original Shining Polaris is very good. But I hope we get, the remix that was in Sirius as part of a parallel rotation. I hope we get that in, Infinitas, soon, because that remix is phenomenal. It's an older chart, but it's only an 8. How bad could it be? Let's find out. Much obliged, Mira, for the request. not too bad. I'm a little upset that we missed the double A, just given how close we were to it, but with all of those weird turntable chords, no, we'll take our victories where we can find them. And yeah, Mira, I actually just saw that tweet from the Infinitas account this morning myself, so it sounds like we're going to be getting a couple of Cinnobuzz and Cannonballer songs sometime tomorrow night after the Tuesday rollover. And also, there are going to be some more customization options coming as well, which is very exciting. Much obliged for the request, Mira. Up next, we got Funny Shuffle, which we totally have. And yeah, we're not doing that 11, because I remember trying that 11. No. But let's see if we can't bump this up to a full combo. That should be doable. Much obliged for the request, Barco. I'll probably do the, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's something Mendez, but it's the, or something Des something. It's the other electro swing song from the baseball crossover event that happened in Spada. Just having a did I leave the oven on moment. Just gonna check my bits quest because I have a feeling one of them needs to be swapped out. Ooh, yeah. It's only got 70 to go. We barely caught that. All right, let's swap that out. Wait, for the songs they're going to be coming out, did they announce them? I thought they just mentioned it's going to be Cinnobuzz and Cannonballers. I don't know if they dropped actual songs. Because there's only one Lapis song in Cinnobuzz, and that's Amazing Mirage. And if that's coming out on Tuesday, oh boy, that's reason to celebrate, because I love that song. Alright, one more once. Hold on. Oh! Oh, the songs are actually announced. Ooh. I'm not immediately familiar with those other songs, but Amazing Mirage. Amazing Mirage, we have more Lapis in Infinitas. Oh, that's super exciting. Yeah, upgrading to a full combo and getting a PB while we're at it? Oof. Happily take that. Good stuff. Yeah, Amazing Mirage is really good. What's the Inner Spirit is the Lapis song that we have in Copula. And it's good, but I'd say Amazing Mirage is closer to what Lapis's typical style is, so that's why I'm really hyped. But yeah, thank you for the PB and FC kudos, everybody. Thank you, and thank you for the request, Barco. Let's see, swap this out. Let's see if we can bump this up to a AA. Fingers crossed, anyways. Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes before we take a quick stretch break, and then, we'll do the stretch break, and then we'll lock in for a bits boost, and then we'll see what's happening at that point. But so far, lovely stream this morning, having a good time, and I hope all of you are as well. Thank you for making me part of your day. So a lot of the those rhythms, a lot of times it was either 4/6 or 4/2, and I know at least in the first half of the song I kept switching them. So instead of going left right, I was going right left. And I know that cost me my timing on a lot of those. Pretty sure we can bump that to a AA with some practice. Such a fun song though. Oh, if you're on Burgundy, thank you for the kudos. I think that was for the song prior. Thank you. Oh, no worries. Yeah, Amazing Mirages. Super good. Alright, about 5 minutes before we take our first break, and I've got an idea for what at least 2 more songs that I'd like to play. So, did anybody ask for a jazz block? Because that's what we're getting right now. Ugh, missed the A, which I'm a little unhappy about. I was hoping to at least break the A, but with how much of that is swung, and also how much of that is just me rocking out, yeah, no complaints. So happy that was a boss song in Pen Duel. Not just a new song, but it was actually a boss song. Super good. So yeah, that video, and so there's this song, Coliseum, Light My Fire, and Tropical Club. They are part of a boss set, which then leads into Symmetry, which was the sub-boss, and then the main boss was... hold on, I know this. Oh, why am I blanking on this? There we are! Which then led into this. It was the first... So there were other boss songs later, but for the, like, kind of like Tricoro had red phase, yellow phase, blue phase, this was the first unlock phase in Pen Duel. So... Alright, so I want to do 2 more songs before we take a break. Yeah, I know, right, Tawali? Alright, I was hoping to take my first stretch break starting now, just because for orderly's sake, I like to do bits boost starting or ending on the hour. But it's not like we're tied down to a super strict schedule, so we'll do one more song, take our first stretch break of the day, and then we'll lock in for that bits boost. Did we PB? I thought I barely missed the PB. Oh, no, we actually improved a bit on that. Good stuff. Alright, last but not least in the mini jazz block that we're doing, this should be surprising no one. Couple of people I know, including someone I dare call my best friend, have this as either their top 3 of all time or their favorite 2DX song of all time. It's not my all-time favorite, but it's an opinion I can completely agree with. The song is gorgeous. Such a good song. Like, granted, it's mainly just whack flexing, but it's whack flexing. Like, so good. Yeah, and the thing is, like, that's one of the things I really like about whack songs, especially for the more piano-heavy songs, like Scorpion Fire and Waltz of the Big Dog. Like, all the arpeggios and flourishes aren't there for the sake of having stuff to key sound and chart. They're legitimately part of the music. Like, the way that Garden just waltzes in and out of different time signatures, the way the solos start and stop, like, it's legit jazz. It's so good. That's one of the things that I think this is kind of what you're saying about Whack, is that he writes music and it happens to be appropriate for a music game. Like, you know, not ragging on the other composers that work in Bimani, but I think for Whack specifically, as opposed to comparing to other artists, Whack really does put music first and then mechanics and music games second. Like, it's just wonderful. Alright, so this brings us to our first stretch break. So, if you've been sitting at your computer this whole time, I invite you to join me. Get up, walk around a bit, grab some water, but either way, gonna take a 3-minute break, and then we're gonna jump into our first Bits Boost of the morning. So I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, we're back. Hope everybody's having a great morning so far. See a couple of people have tuned in since I went to take a stretch break. Happy Monday. Appreciate you making me part of your day. See Twally. I'm not so sure if... Like, I don't think you're completely wrong in regards to that idea about Taka. But I do think I think it's a decision he makes as opposed to it's something that's just a part of his overall technique that he can't help. Like, I think it's less habit and more deliberate choice. Plus, remember, given how long he's been composing, he has a sound that people have come to expect. So I think also out of this is what I know fans like, or this is what I know is going to work. I think that's also why that kind of tendency has stuck with Taka. It is opinion. That's just more my stance on it. All right. So, I do want to prime just a little bit more. So, yeah, so let's play 2 or 3 more songs and then jump into the Bits Boost, because I want to really have a couple. I want to have some more missions properly primed. So let's play some dense tens, get those note counts up, and then we'll start the clock. Not bad. That double A is still not consistent, but it's veering towards the, fairly consistent kind of territory. Ooh. I like that, Mira. To say that, like, Whack is more of a composer and Taka's more of, like, a producer. I think there's a lot of credit and validity to that. That's really good. Because, like, they both can write music, they both can make songs, and they also both can act as producers or editors. Like, Whack has, they were sound director for Pop and Music for years, now they're doing Nostalgia. Taka's been in charge of various elements of Bimani as well. So, like, they've both worn the same hats, but yeah, I think Whack is more of a composer and Taka's more of like a producer. Yeah, I think that's an excellent comparison between the two. Also, if I saw correctly on my phone, it looks like Alessio just went live with their art stream. So, I'm gonna play one or two more 10s and then fire off my first bits boost, but after that, we're probably gonna switch over to raid Alessio just because why not? All I'm doing is bits grinding. Like, if I was going for hard songs and going for new lamps, maybe I'd want a cheer and gallery, but this morning it's not as vital. True Ghost, but credit where it's due. Mira brought that up, so I think it's a good point on Mira's behalf. Like, I actually haven't heard anyone make that comparison before, and I think it's really apt. That's really good. Oh, no, no, Mira. I was saying the idea of Taka being a producer and Whack being a musician. I'm saying that that's all you. uh, just taking a split second here. I think some of the V8 I drank earlier is disagreeing with my stomach. All right, there we go. Ooh, like that wasn't bad, but I was hoping to have at least have been halfway to the double A. Yikes! What was our early rate late ratio? Not awful. So let's see. Our personal best was 1700, which would make 10% 170. Yeah, so we were just a little over 10%. Yeah, so we could have done a little better. Yeah, one thing I try really hard to remember and be vocal about is in music games, you don't have to be setting records with every single play. And usually the benchmark I use is if I'm within 10% of what my record was, then yeah, we're still playing consistently. It's not like we're, super way off. And but that was kind of on the border. All right, one more song and then we got to start the clock. But I do want to have some missions primed so that it's worth starting the clock. Let's see. Yeah, one more. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is dense. Let's get it. Oh, absolutely, Ghost. Definitely. Yeah, especially the how did I clear this or, how am I doing so good like out of nowhere moments. Those never get old. I just it's easy in either like music gaming and also speed running to just easily get discouraged. It's like, oh man, I didn't break that record. Or like, why am I not getting better? Or, oh, I made so many mistakes. And people are saying that when they're only like zero point 0.2 seconds off from like the split they were going for, or they're only like a literal handful of notes away from what their previous best was. And it's just like, hey, you're still playing amazingly well. And I try to be vocal about that with anything I'm doing because it's easy to discourage yourself with this type of game and also, be the change you want to see. Like I want to see people more frequently and actively celebrating, yeah, I'm doing the thing and I do it good, Such a good song. Also, speaking of like boss songs, another great cycle of boss songs from Empress. Great stuff. Alright, with that, let's start the clock, shall we? Oh, I did a lot of good, that was great. Yeah, like for years, that was kind of my thing to Wally. Like, I could consistently double A or hard clear, like, tricky stuff, but I could never triple A anything, like, not even, like, 2s and 3s. That's only really changed for me within the past year. So, I feel you on that front. Yeah, a lot of 2DX, like, and I was kind of chatting about this with earlier this morning. So all of this bits farming, because of the event that's going on right now, like, it's great. But it also means likely not playing songs that are gonna challenge me. So am I worried that over the next 2 weeks, like, you know, I'm gonna go back to playing hard stuff and, oh, I can't pass 11s again? No. But, yeah, as I've said to friends in the past, if you're passing the song, you're doing it wrong. Because if you're not playing stuff that you have trouble with, you're not going to improve. You're not going to potentially get better. So, at the end of the day, as long as you're flinging yourself at stuff that, you know, you can't do, then, you know, you're doing the thing. Yeah, and that's what I really should be doing, Sparko, is when I'm not boosting, I should be doing just 10s and 11s, but, we've been lazy the past couple days, so... But we are also coming off of a week hiatus, so maybe we'll, be better about that starting tomorrow. Alright, enough dilly-dallying, let's get ready to start the clock and make some bits, shall we? Alright, so once we start the clock, we'll have 60 minutes to try and do as many of these missions as we can for increased payouts. And then after that, I'm assuming he'll still be live. We are totally going to go raid Alessio and see what's up with his current art stream. I'm actually really excited for that. Actually, just want to quickly note down exactly how many bits we have, because I am curious as to just how much we're making. So, where is it? There it is. Alright, and with that, let's start the clock. spitting distance of our PB. And considering how often we play that song as Bits Quest fodder, whew, that's great. Not gonna lie, I really need to do more offline play. So far, since I started streaming about this time last year, I have played 0 2DX not streaming. But I might actually do some offline work today, just because I need to full combo 511 a whole bunch of times for certain bits missions. Nobody wants to watch 511 20 times in a row, so... Such a fun song. Yeah, for me, like, not streaming, it's basically the same as streaming, because I still have to move my, controller to in front of my computer and all that stuff, like, so for me to be streaming, it's really not that much different for me in terms of, like, setup and effort, so kind of why not? But... yeah, at the same time, like I just said, no one wants to watch 511 over and over and over, so... Yeah, there's in terms of what I do for my streaming setup, I actually use a laptop that's separate from what's running Infinitas, but the laptop's a Mac, so I'm limited to the Twitch web dash right now. But Streamlabs did just come out for Mac, so I need to double check if I can use that as my dash, even if I'm live from the PC. A couple other minor things, but good problems to have, because it's all going to be knowledge and learning and discovery. And totally not fighting with OBS over the most trivial things. Oh, Catastrophe! Yeah. I know Catastrophe. I'm trying to not say their real name out of habit. I know that he probably wouldn't care, but still, you know, online etiquette. Yeah, Catastrophe's fantastic. But yeah, it's like with Infinitas, the upfront cost is a little scary just because if you don't already have a controller from playing CS or Lunatic Rave or other stuff, there's that. But as much as a lot of detractors about Infinitas say, "Oh, it's so expensive. It's a monthly fee, and you have to pay for song packs," and it's like, if I were to try to do pay per play what I do in Infinitas at round one or a similar arcade, my costs on a single day would easily be like 5 times what I spend on Infinitas in a month. Such a good song. Yeah, so Catastrophe, I first met them at Tokyo Game Action, which was the arcade that I got started at. In the years since, Catastrophe is more frequently around Game Underground, which is an arcade in Waltham. But yeah, he's been a figure in the New England Bimani community for years. One of my favorite things that he's done is he took Dance Maniacs, completely redid the engine, added player name entry, local data saving, so you can sign into the machine and pull up your scores. He added, for Dance Maniacs, he also added hold notes. He changed all of the announcer stuff so that there's nothing negative. It's all just positive feedback. Like, he's fantastic. He's done some amazing work for the community in addition to like some of his side projects like that. And yeah, he also does run he runs Zelda. He was one of the first people I actually started talking to about Zelda speedrunning so that I could be a little bit more well versed. I don't think I'll ever pick it up myself, but it's a speedrun that I can definitely appreciate because it's complex enough that, like, because of, you know, randomizer, that every run's different, but there's not so many moving pieces that I'm able to follow it, even though I'm not huge into speedrunning or randomizer. So I actually really like Zelda 1 speedruns. Like, how about at Frost Fatales, that Zelda 1 speed race that was just before you went on, Sparko. That was incredible. Also, hey Kawachi, welcome back. I know you were here in chat earlier. Blue Straggler. Yep, we're in a bits boost. I'll get to it as quick as I can. Speaking of which, we're on the clock. Let's not chatter too much. But I am thrilled that we've got so many people in chat today, and we've also just got so many people tuned in. I know a lot of people that watch, you know, they're at work, they've got me on in the background, so whether you're saying hi in chat, you're getting your lurk on, either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate you making me part of your day. Hope you're having as much fun as I am. Just make sure we're completely caught up on chat. Yeah, I heard about Museka. I actually need to follow up with him about that because I'm a big fan of both Neon FM and Museka, and mechanically they have a bit of crossover. Yeah, I actually really liked Museka. I only got to play it briefly before it went offline, but I actually really like that game. I like Neon FM a little more, but I think Museka with the spin twists is it's a different enough mechanic, and it's also a really fun one as well. Yeah. Man, I haven't spoken to Light in years. I need to see what he's up to. Speaking of which, that's another person that I got into doubles and has since hilariously surpassed me in terms of skill level. But yeah, Dancer on the right side. Dancer on the right side. Life goals. Such a catchy song. I honestly forgot about that song until it came out in the Infinitas song pack, and I'm not complaining with how much it's got me hooked. Love that song to bits. Best of luck with the laundry, Sparko. And 2DX Ghost. Yep, that sounds about right in terms of what lights up to. Yeah, that scans. Cheers, Ghost. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, we've got 40 minutes left on the clock. See what magic we can make happen, shall we? Not too bad. Right, Blue Straggler. I'm gonna try to squeeze that request in. We're a little under the gun, because I didn't prime as many missions as I should. Let's see, what is it? It's an 8 on Hyper? Okay, that should be doable. I know it's a song I've had trouble with, so from a timing perspective, so fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm really excited about the new content that's coming out tomorrow night. It's a very pleasant surprise, especially with Amazing Mirage. So hype. Much obliged for the request, Kawachi. I actually really like Blue Straggler. I just have trouble with it timing-wise for some reason. It's the only reason I don't play it more often, but it's a pocket fave of mine from LED. I was not expecting a PB on that. Not even necessarily that chart, but just that song in general. Whoo! I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Kwachi, for making that happen. Honestly, I'm trying not to think about the double A, because it's just like, nope, celebrate the PB. Don't be hurt about the double A, because that was super close. Yeah, thank you for the request. I only kind of mentally avoid it because I know I have trouble with it timing-wise. Love the song, though. Alright, chat, cross your fingers for me, because recently we've had some trouble fumbling this AAA, so... Whew. Fingers crossed. Also, thank you. Saw that we had a couple more people tune in, as always. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for making me part of your day. Hope the start of the week is treating all of you extremely well. Got there. I saw a little bit of a flicker earlier on in the song, but whew, we got there. Thank goodness. Thank you, Burkant. Thank you, Kawachi. Appreciate the kudos. All right, 30 minutes to go. See what mischief we can get into, shall we? Such a good time. So glad Usao and Lapis and some of my other relatively new artists that I'm a fan of are starting to get into Infinitas. Chat, if you know the words, feel free to sing along. Or, don't. You do you.
ひらりはらりと乱れまい今宵咲きます一輪の花聞いてくださいダダダダダダダダダ飛び交う視線ロックして変貌怪しい闇で打ち抜いた衝動その間わずか 0.23 秒歯向かうすべはないまさに先行いっそ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって大体なんだかんだ来る絶頂歯止めは聞かず興奮と熱狂ブー飛ぶやつかけてよ DJ 目の前急に地獄のダンスホー
Such a fun song. I wish you luck, Kawachi. Because right now, in all of Infinitas, there is one song I can think of that someone might request that I might refuse. And that's it. But I wish you luck. Alright, we've got about 22 minutes to go. Let's make them count, shall we? No, I am perfectly fine playing Era or Nemesis. I have no problem getting bodied by a chart that's really difficult. I am under the clock a little bit because I didn't do quite a whole lot of mission prep. I might not get to Apocalypse. We'll see. Fingers crossed, though. Ooh, not too bad. I'm glad that that's a consistent double for me. The chart's not too bad, but also it's not, stamina-wise, it's not too strenuous, surprisingly. Alright, onwards and upwards. Let me quickly check something. Cross your fingers, because I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna easily double A this, but let's hope so, right? Yeah, our timing was a little bit off, especially in the intro. I think I might need to adjust my blue number just a hair, but we could have had that. Either way, I'm appreciative for the request because somehow I hadn't played that since I started Infinitas, which I'm shocked at because that song is amazing. So much obliged, Quachi, for the request. All right, onwards and upwards since we're on the clock. Hey, Wolfman! Good morning! Happy Monday! How goes it? Alright, kids, place your bet. Are we early, late, or on time with the roll? And yeah, no worries, Wolfman. I usually stream in the morning for East Coast, so I'm used to a lot of people listening to me in the background, so glad I can provide that Bimani radio for you. Ooh, we did awful on the ending. Glad we managed to squeak out the A, though. Thank goodness. Hey, welcome back, Sparko. Glad to hear that you've lived to tell the tale of the laundry. Yeah, I just saw you, Kawachi. Yeah, Apocalypse, it's definitely tricky on any difficulty, so no matter what skill level you're at, it's definitely a good skill check. Right, I think we had like 11 minutes left. Let's make them count, shall we? We barely missed the double A. I forgot I needed a double A, not just a dense note chart. Curses. We should be able to get all of the missions cashed out that I'm hoping to, but it's going to come down to the wire. Alright, in the interest of getting these missions cashed out, we're going to hear the first few seconds of examination leave. Apologies in advance. There we go. Show me the bits. Oh, we were 35 short. That's alright, we'll get it. So good. Alright, how much time do we have left on the clock? It's probably not a lot. I'll say 5 minutes? Programmed frog? Best frog. See if we can get 2 more songs in after this, hopefully. Oh, such a fun time. Yeah, jump, jump, jump. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because that's right when the drop is just like really in full swing. Such a fun time. Alright, let's hustle. If we're lucky, we can get 2 more songs in while we're on the clock, so fingers crossed. Such a fun song. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Big money, come on. I doubt we're gonna make it, but we can try. Either way, I've got one more song I want to play before we wrap up the stream regardless, so... Yep, that's time. And that's fine. Alright. So, there's one song I do want to play before we call it. But, in addition to that, we're not going to be wrapping up the stream. Assuming they're still live, which they should be, we are totally going to be rating Alessio's art stream. But first, I'm kind of eager to see... That bits boost was about 110,000. Not too shabby. Alright, so there was one more song that I was hoping to play before we go into a final incandescence. And it's mainly because it's a song I love, we haven't played it yet today, and grills.
And start mixing.
Ah, damn, I love Seashell. Just that overall, you're walking along and you see them running past you and like they're happy to chat with you, but ooh, you gotta keep up. Just love that swagger, love that sass. Alright, so that is going to be the stream for today. But first, we have a final incandescence to do. Second, we have shoutouts and thank yous for everyone who has been wonderful this morning. And then third, we're not going to be wrapping up. We are going to be rating Alessio's art stream, so please everybody, stick around. But As most of you know, I never wrap up a stream without closing out with a final incandescence. But yeah, this morning has been phenomenal. A lot of wonderful people tuning in and saying hi in chat, saying hi and encouraging each other. And you all know that's the main thing I want, is positivity and encouragement, and getting people, hyped and into Bimani, and, helping each other out, and just, generally being excellent to one another. And that's definitely the case. So thank you. But first, a final incandescence.
Burning. 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 Burning.
So, like I've said, that is going to be it for today. I doubt I'm going to be streaming later today. I might be doing some offline mission prep and bits farming, but in terms of like actually streaming, I think I'll wait till my normal time slot tomorrow morning. So until next time, everybody that's tuned in and lurking, I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for making me part of your day. And then earlier on in the stream, thank you so much for the raid. Mira, thank you for hosting and cheering. Fear on Burgundy, great to see you in chat today. Thanks for the follow. And everybody else that was in chat and being wonderful to each other. Okina, Burkant, 2DX Goes, Kawachi, Sparko and Tawali and Wolfman. Y'all are wonderful people, but, you know that. But thank you for being wonderful. So for right now, we are going to go say hello to Alessio. So everybody buckle up and let's go give him a fantastic, wonderful Monday morning. All right, cheers, everybody.